Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video, and today I'm bringing you my team that I'm using for the Battle Ranking Challenge against Titan on level 250. Alright, so as always, before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, so we're fighting our good old friend Titan in the Battle Ranking Challenge for this week. So first things first, let's go over the battle effects for the level 250. So we get an enemy HP getting 22,000%. We have physical and magic attack up by 400%. Physical magical defense up by 200%. Earth potency is up by 500%. Magic defense buff at the start of the wave is plus 3. The enemy force gauge's drain amount is 50%. Physical C ability cost is plus 2 ATB. So that means that if you use a physical base attack, it is going to cost you 2 more ATB than normal. Limit gauge boost is negative 50, so limits are not good to use here. And magic attack buff when the battle starts is negative 3. So you have to raise your magic attack by 3 to even just be at your base magic attack. Alright. Okay. So for this battle, I'm actually going to use a team of Red 13, Sephiroth, and Tifa. I want to give a huge shout out to Janelle. Janelle is another content creator that did post a video of a very similar team but using Cloud. Basically the strategy is to use Tifa as a decoy because Titan will encase the unit with the highest magic attack at the time in a block of stone and prevent them from being able to do damage. That would be normally your highest DPS is normally your wind DPS. But in the case of this, it will be Tifa, and once we get into the build, that'll show you how. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and check out the high wind. Looking at my abilities, the stats here, and the abilities of the high wind. Alright, and then just for knowledge purposes, Sephiroth's roll stream is maxed out. Tifa's roll stream is maxed out. And Red 13's roll stream has not been any investment put into it at all. Alright, speaking of Red 13, we'll start off with him. Alright, so I have him running his pilot's jacket for heal and buff debuff extension. He is also running in the main hand the brilliant collar, giving us our magic attack up mid tier and also wind damage up mid tier, maximum high on both. Our abilities are boost HP and heal. Next up, we have the silver collar, giving us our wind resist down. This is a physical base attack, so it will cost me 5 ATB to cast this, but it is worth it giving us our wind resist down. But it also will provide us with the R abilities of boost heal and buff debuff extension. Alright. Next up, we're looking at the ultimate leather collar. Of course, this is a heal and physical defense for our abilities, plus the abilities of heal and regen boost. Alright. Looking at sub-equips, we are running the Rocket Lance for buff debuff extension and attack all allies. The Crimson stand for magic attack all allies, buff debuff extension. And the Bahamut Rod for magic attack all allies and heal. Alright. For his materia, in the third materia slot, serving as our AoE heal, it is a Cura that is a magic attack, magic defense, HP heal stat stick. We have a Rune Reblow that is a heal, HP stat stick. And we have a Circle Sigil Runera that is a HP heal stat stick. Alright. And we are bringing along the starters for a limit break. So his R abilities do come out to be HP level 5, physical defense level 3, heal level 10, buff debuff extension level 6. Alright. So with everything, his stats that are important are HP 18.9k, magic attack 8.4k, physical defense 173, and heal 5.4k. Alright, next up, let's go ahead and jump over to Decoy Tifa. Alright, so we have her rocking her feathered style outfit. This is going to give us boost HP and buff debuff extension plus. Then next up, we will have her Bahamut Fangs in the main hand. This is a weapon that does magic attack on allies and magic ability potency for our abilities, but what the weapon does itself will increase our magic attack mid, maximum high, and also grant her haste on the first use. Next up, we are going to be using the oldie but goodie, the Kaiser Knuckles. The ability Chi Trap is actually a magic defense down high on the first cast, and it gives us the R abilities of magic defense, ice resist. Alright, next up we have the Premium Heart, giving us our 3 casts of haste, and the R abilities of boost, ability potency, and attack boost. Then next up, for sub equips, we do want to get in before that encasement happens with Titan, so we are running the Bamboo Ring. This will give us an ATB boost for our ability. Then on the other R abilities, we're running the Great Sword of the Worthy, giving us attack our allies, physical defense. And last but not least, we are running the Flower Vase for magic attack and magic ability potency. Alright, so material wise, Tifa is running my strongest magic attack material, which is this one on the bottom. Middle is another strong one, and we have another strong magic attack stat stick as the top one. And we will also run her somersault limit break. Alright, so with this, our abilities come out to be boost HP level 2, magic attack is level 4, physical defense is level 3, and ability potency is level 3, magic ability potency is level 7. Alright. Looking at her stats, the important ones come out to be HP is 14.2k, magic attack is 13.6k, and physical defense is 183. Alright, so when we hop over to Sephiroth, you will notice that she is not the highest magic attack person on paper, and we'll get into that detail once we get to it. Alright, let's go ahead and look at Sephiroth. So we are running our new Magic Wind DPS Sephiroth with his custom suit, giving us physical magic award and Wind Spear Arcanum HP plus. Next up, we are running the Serrated Remigius for the new Wind DPSing weapon. Also, it will give us Enfeeble, and then the R abilities of magic attack and wind potency. Next up, we are running the Blade of the Worthy, giving us our exploit weakness and the R abilities of attack all allies and ability potency. We are running the Genji Blade. This will give us the R abilities of ability potency and interruption mastery, along with raising our magic attack to extra high status. For sub equips, we are running the Partisan for magic attack and wind potency, the Sawed-Off GS for attack and magic ability potency, and the Protector's Blade for magic attack all allies, magic ability potency. For materia, in the third materia slot, we have a Triangle Sigil Aurora for its high wind potency. Then we have another high wind potency Aurora Blow, and another one here. Alright, and of course, because he's our wind DPS, he is running Zentetsuken from Odin for the summon. Looking at our abilities, his R abilities are magic attack level 7, attack level 3, wind potency level 8, ability potency level 5, magic ability potency level 6. Departed wide, our abilities are as follows. Sephiroth is bringing us magic attack all allies and attack all allies level 3. Red 13 is giving us magic attack all allies level 6 and attack all allies level 3. And Tifa is giving us magic attack all allies level 6 and attack all allies level 3. Alright. So with everything, Sephiroth stats come out to be HP 14.3k, magic attack 14.1k, physical defense 157. Alright, so now we'll talk about it. So, as you notice, Sephiroth's magic attack stat is 14.1k, while Tifa's is 13.6k. So how is Tifa going to serve as our decoy here? Well, the key is Premium Heart. Premium Heart's attack boost will raise the magic attack by 3 tiers in the beginning. So, the way Titan works is that Titan will use that ability to encase one person in stone on the highest current magic attack character that's on the team. So because Tifa will have a boosted attack stat from that, she will be the target of that attack. Alright, so that's the team. I think I've gone over everything that's needed to be known for the team. Let's go ahead and get in so you can see exactly everything applied. Alright, so for starters, let's switch over to Tifa real quick. This is where this ATB boost comes into play. We're going to use Chi Trap to lower that magic defense buff that was on Titan. From here, we're going to get our exploit weakness going. Going to go ahead and get that 5 ATB costing wind resist down out the way. Going to go ahead and get our wind damage up and start doing damage to lower the Earthring power bar. Alright. It's imperative that we do get that bar down. I'm also going to go ahead and use Genji Blade to get our attack up to the 4th tier. And then just enough damage to knock that bar out completely. So Tifa will not be defeated there. Alright. So now Tifa can start back resuming putting her magic defense down. Alright, and as you can see, that Enfeeble is there, so everything is doing a lot more damage, or should we say the debuffs are down an extra tier because of that Enfeeble from Sephiroth. Alright, go ahead and get haste going with Tifa here. Making sure our wind damage is up. Sephiroth is just gonna here to do damage. Took out the Veil in one shot, which is pretty good. I almost took that whole shield out in one shot. Alright, let's go. Alright, we got his Earthring power bar down. He's under half. Let's see how much damage this Intensican does. It didn't do enough to defeat him, but it did a little bit of damage. Alright, we're in defense mode, tanking this Earthring Fury. Alright. From here, we're just gonna go ahead and keep trying to finish off this bar. Gotta get our wind resist back down, get our explode weakness back going, and gonna go ahead and push that magic defense up to extra high. Maybe 2 hits, maybe 1 hit. Let's see, 1 hit. Nope, need 1 more hit. Alright, let's see. Can Sephiroth give me 1 more hit in? And boom. Oh no, it needs 1 more hit. Sheesh. And boom. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there you have it. That is how we take down the battle ranking challenge Titan at level 250, ending out with a score of 1,272,838. And let's see, 1 hit max was 769k, damage was 38k, and battle time was 2 minutes and 24 seconds. not bad. I see where there's potential to fix some things at. You do want to work on all three of those to get a higher score. So basically, trying to defeat Titan probably before the Earthring Fury would actually save you a lot on battle time and on the amount of damage you take. That's if you can get that DPS enough up there. I'm gonna keep working on it and see if I can get there. Alright, so just want to take a second out to give a huge shout out to Janelle for the idea for the Decoy Tifa team. I'll link the original video that I watched down below. Other than that, I hope you found this video informative or enjoyable. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis content, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post that content, and with that, I'll see you in the next one. Later.